Hello and welcome back to Dadskillz. Today we're going to be having a look at how to cut something straight. And so I've got a few bits and pieces here. I've got my square, a couple of bits and pieces there, and a junior hacksaw that will put the blade on. So I'm going to move you into position and then I'll show you what we're going to do.
Dadskillz, 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 Dadskillz.
Right, okay, this is proper Dadskillz stuff, this, because we're in the house on the kitchen table, so if Mum comes home we'll get screamed at. So I've got this box on here just to bring it up a little bit. It's windy outside, so we can't do it outside. So, first of all, we're going to have to put our saw blade onto our little junior hacksaw here, because I forgot he didn't have one. So, I don't know if you've ever done this before or been shown it. Let's see if I can zoom in. On this blade, it's got obviously a serrated edge with little teeth, and they have to go one way because they're sort of directional. So the teeth have to face forward, the way the saw is going to go forward. So it will go on like this, and the teeth will face that way. So I'll pop that on there. So you front in first, undo that until it clips in, and then do it up. And then how tight are we gonna go? Yeah, that'll do me, I think. You see there's that amount of movement. It gives you a nice sort of clean note. I think that's more than tight enough. So what we're going to do is, first of all, I'm going to show you how to cut something so it's square. And what I mean by square is not the thing is square, but the actual cut you do is nice and square. So, if you're a noob, as the kid would say, when you first start, you put a line across there, or you may not even have a set square. But there's loads of things that are square. There's all sorts of things that come to hand that are square. So if you haven't got a set square, you know, you can line anything up on there, and that gives you a square. So we've done that. So we're going to take our saw. Now this is where the table will rattle. So the way to hold any saw is with that finger pointing in the direction you're going in. Not like that. Like that, because I have far more control. So I hope that's in review. So we're following that line. Okay, so that hasn't turned out too bad actually. What I wanted was a great big thing going that way. It's okay. It's okay, it's a very quick way of doing it, but it's not the way we're going to do it. So I'm going to show you another way. So we're going to a straight line. So we are going to score 3 sides. Okay. So first of all, we are going to cut just the top. I'm going to line all that up, put my finger pointing in the direction we're going in. Nice long strokes, nothing too vigorous. Okay, so as I'm doing this, can you see the amount of flex I'm getting on that? So if I was cutting anything bigger than this, and I did the first method, there's a good chance it would go down like that if I kept going. Right, okay, we've made a cut in the top, which is excellent. So now we turn over. Now this is the top tip. How to get something square. We've done that side. Okay, so now we've got 2 sides cut. Turn over. Nice square edge on that, which is what we've got. Okay, so now we've got 3 sides cut. Now the next thing we do, we don't turn this over and line it up and do that because we don't need to, because we've got 2 guides now that we've just made. So there we are. So we're there, and that will guide us for the final bit. Perfect. That's square enough. So the next question is, what do we do if it's a circle? Well, it just so happens I have something here that is a circle. So, next top tip. Well, let's try it, shall we? Let's try first and see what it's like if we haven't got the guide or anything to help us. Well, there we go. Didn't turn out great, did it? Let's put the old set square on it. Not easier that way, is it? Well, that's nowhere near square, is it? So, top tip number 2 is use something as a guide. So, a bit of tape I think would be ideal for this. Now I'm going to put this bit of tape, the side that I'm cutting off, so that I don't have to unstick it on the piece I'm going to use, and it's going to be all sticky and all sorts of crap is going to attach itself to it. And so this is nice and easy now, we just follow it round. Now it's not exactly square that, so I'm going to keep going round. Until I get it where I want it, which I reckon is that. Let's just have a little test of that on our square edge. That's not too bad, is it? Okay, so this sort of stuff is from my day job. This is 25mm conduit that you would put electrical cables inside, and so this part here you probably wouldn't see anyway because it would go in some kind of coupler or a gland or something, so you wouldn't see this anyway, so it's not critical, but it just makes it look nice. It's just worth having a bit of pride in these sort of things. Right, so got a finger on the old junior hacksaw, and all we're going to do really is a bit like before, but we're going to make our way round. To go like there, that's good. Just slowly working my way around on the edge of the tape that's our marker. So now we're at the point where we can join our cuts up, and that's the beauty of this, is they do that perfectly. So it's pretty cool. So the saw will go through quite easy now. That. I am happy with that. That's all right, isn't it? It certainly beats. It certainly beats that. Cool. Okay. So that's it. That's another little practical tip you can take with you when you've got a few simple bits. Now this sort of thing, this set square, it's got so many uses. It's got measurements on it. It's got all sorts on it. And they're really cheap. If you're just starting out and you need some tools or whatever, they're really cheap. It probably wasn't even 10 quid, I think. That's a bit posh for a junior hacksaw. A lot of junior hacksaws are literally all made in metal, and this would be metal. you know, £5 and you probably get a junior hacksaw with a couple of blades with it, and then just various bits and bobs. So yeah, another little practical hints and tips just to get you going, get you on your way. So that's it. Take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you kids later. Bye.